Well, guys, Jesus said that one of the things that is in the heart of God is that He loves those that are forgotten and those that are lost. And I was thinking about the hot air balloon that we made that got lost, and you and I had to go chase after it, didn't we, Javen? I mean, we are flying around the corner. Grandma thought it was going to burn down somebody's house. The string had broken, and we had to go chase after it. And we could actually see this little light up in the sky glowing in the dusk air. So we could follow it based on the light, but we actually had to go find it, go through the cornfield. Javen, you saw it out there. We chased it down, and we found that which was lost. And what happened when we found it?
We took it back.
We took it back. We jumped up and down. We celebrated. We cheered, and we probably saved Grandma and Grandpa's marriage, didn't we? Because Grandma was really scared. We're going to start off. Grandpa, as usual, fashioned everything, so we'd have all the parts. What do we got here?
Doll rod.
That's right, a little bit of dowel rod. I'm going to have you, Javen, break off about that much. So you hold on to that piece. And Sierra, you're going to break off about that much as well. And hand it back to me. I'll put the lid back on. And we're going to try and create a homemade hot air balloon that can float up in the air, and we're going to try and fly it over the church lake, just like we did at Grandma's house. Okay, what's the next step? We put this in a cross formation. Javen, what are we doing?
Take the tin foil right there, make like a cut. We have to rip it because it's too long.
Yeah, it's a little big, and the secret to what makes this whole thing work is making sure that we don't have too much weight. So we have some tin foil. What's the next step, Sierra?
We need the stuff out of the little tin.
That's right. Grandpa put all the parts we need in here. So we start with the proverbial, this is what Grandpa would say, wouldn't he? The proverbial straw. And he would go, the proverbial straw. So we need to cut that in half, because it's a little big. So now what does the straw do? This is going to create a little bit of space between the tin foil that'll get hot and the dowel rod. All right? What do we need next?
We need the pin.
The pin. That's right. We need a push pin. We got one of those, like ordinary push pin. A white one. We got white and we have yellow. Do we care?
White, yellow. Doesn't matter.
White, yeah. White, yellow. All right, doesn't matter. All right, we'll go with white. And then what's last? What's the most important component? Ooh, Grandpa went on YouTube, found all kinds of options, and he said fire starter was the best thing to use. So we're going to break one of these off. It just so happens they all come with a hole pre-drilled in them, right there at the top. Isn't that convenient? We're going to take that. We're going to push it through the tin foil, right in the center, like that, through the straw. Yeah, don't stab yourself. Through the stick.
It's not very much appreciated.
And then through the next stick, see if we can get it somewhere in the middle, so it comes out the other side. And then here's the real secret. We got to bend it. This is what holds everything together. Wow, that hurts. Let's try. Try bending it with this.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Just
Okay.
try to bend
So here we have
sharp paper in here.
the basic components of the cross. We have the tin foil, and we need to make a little bowl to keep all the little ashes from coming out. We have the pin right here in the middle. We got the fire starter, and of course, what's next?
Fire.
Well, not quite. We got to actually build the hot air balloon part. All right. So what do we use for the hot air balloons here?
We use the dry cleaning bags.
That's right, the dry cleaning bags. So here we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put that at the bottom, so it's going to fill this whole section up with hot air. So in order to do that, we're going to tape the four corners of the bag onto our dowel rod. So let's get a little Scotch tape, because it doesn't weigh as much. We'll put one spot here. We're going to tape that on right there. Now, how high did it get when we were flying it at Grandpa's house?
I don't know. No idea. 20 feet? 20 feet? Probably not.
Well, it went over a bunch of houses. It was probably 30 feet over a couple houses behind the field, right?
I would say top, I'd say maybe 50.
50 feet in the air?
50 probably tops.
Now, the key to the whole thing, of course, is getting this hot enough that it fills us with hot air, and then having a day when it's not a lot of wind. Because we don't, if we remember what happened, if we have a lot of wind, it flies over in the cornfield, just like it happened to us, right? We lost it. So, right. So we're missing a step. What are we missing?
String.
String. Yes, the most important thing is that if you do not tie a string onto it, it actually floats away, and suddenly you have a fiery hot air balloon flying into the neighbors' homes. So this is what we forgot to do, or what broke when we did it at Grandma's house, right? All right, so we're going to tie that onto one of the corners. Then we're going to go out and fly this thing. Sound good? Okay, let's head outside. Now, Sierra, you hold the top. Javen, you're going to come underneath and try and light all the corners. All right, I want to get the string loosened here. So glad we have a pink string. This is a very pretty thing. I got a string here. Careful the string. All right, do the third corner. Nice. Okay, so here we go. It's going up. Let me get a little breeze, catching the wind. Oh, not quite yet, not quite yet, almost. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my goodness, that was so cool.